Hi BookTube! My name is Sarah and welcome to The Bookish Knitter. Today I'm coming to you with a daily reading vlog. Yes, you heard that right, daily reading vlog. So, very quick explanation. Usually when I start my weekly reading vlogs, I start them on Sunday. I didn't record a clip Sunday, or Monday, or Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday. It's been a week. It hasn't been crazy busy. Like, it's not like anything majorly busy has been going on. I've had a number of doctor's appointments, which it is what it is right now. I did meet virtually, like on a Zoom call, with my palliative care doctor, which is a lot scarier than it sounds. She was the nicest person. We sat and talked about books for 10 minutes. She told me not to be concerned by her title or, you know, like the fact that she's a palliative care doctor. She's like, just think of me as the head of your support team. You know, I am here to support you. I am here to walk you through this process. If you have any questions, if anything comes up, if decisions need to be made, that's what she's there to help with. And you know what? I feel really, really good kind of having her in my corner. My doctor herself, my one cardiologist, I have two. The one who gave me the news about all this originally happening. She's good. She is damn good. And I am thrilled to have her as a physician. She can be a little blunt. Whereas this care team or palliative care doctor, she's a little bit more of a soft touch, if you will. So, you know, I kind of want to see the two of them together, kind of like good cop, bad cop. But like the palliative care doctor said, like her and the other doctor are friends with each other. She goes, I adore her. And really, she is a fabulous, fabulous physician, but can be a little like, she knows her stuff and she is like to the point, right? Whereas the palliative care doctor is like, she knows her stuff too, but she's like, let's see if we can ease you into this a little bit more, and make it not so much information all at once. Hi, Missy. So anyway, I had that appointment. Then I had a follow-up appointment with my exercise doctor. It was just a quick check-in. How are you doing? And then today, excuse me, sorry, I had the third and final iron infusion at the hospital, which means finally maybe my poor hands can stop being so badly bruised. So I'm really happy to have that done. So the one thing that my palliative care doctor said to me is that, you know, this is a very overwhelming thing that you're going through. And there are a lot of appointments right away. And that's what I've been dealing with. It's like every week it's been an appointment after appointment or multiple appointments. She goes, then all of a sudden it's going to be crickets and you're going to have like a break where nothing's going to really be happening until decisions are being made, kind of an idea. So I'm like, I can get behind that, because that'll be great. So yeah, so that's kind of been my week. But in terms of why I didn't really sit down to film anything, I don't know why I'm losing my voice. I was on the phone quite a bit today at work. I've finished 2 books, which is great. I'm not knocking the fact that I've finished 2 books. Unfortunately, both of them were kind of duds. So I just kind of really wasn't driven to sit down and share that with you guys. I am going to do a wrap up on Sunday, and share with you guys my final thoughts on those books, because especially the one I do have thoughts on. But I guess like it was already like a stressful week. I was already really stressed about meeting with this palliative care doctor. I shouldn't have been in retrospect, but you don't know that at the time. And I just didn't feel like sitting down here and kind of hashing out what I didn't like about a book, if that makes sense. I was going for happy stuff. So anyway, what I've decided to do is I think I'm going to try and do these daily vlogs again. I really like them, but as a challenge to myself, I'm going to try and keep them around the 5 to 8 minute mark. 10 at the absolute most. You guys know I like to do this. I really like doing the daily reading shorts, but because I like to chat away, that 1 minute is not enough time. I can't tell you guys how many times I would refilm those videos because I was like talking well over the 1 minute. I'm like, oh, gotta restart it again, right? Because I try and do those in one take. I don't want to be splicing all that together. So those are a bit of a pain. I do like the idea of shorts, though. I think they're great. And I'll talk about that in just a second. This is kind of a bit of an explanation video. I promise I'm going to get into what I'm currently reading in just a second. Excuse me. So anyway, so I'm going to be doing these daily, and I think for sure I'm going to do it through the month of December and see how it goes again. Because I think this is going to work real well for Vlogmas, even though I'm not officially doing Vlogmas. But I do have the David's Tea Advent calendar, and, you know, I kind of want to open those. And last year's kind of got ruined a bit because, you know, I had COVID, if you didn't know, if you're new to my channel. I spent most of December with no memory of what actually happened in December because I was that sick. Like, I think there were weeks I didn't post any videos or something like that. So, you know, I'm feeling, of course, better, and I want to do a proper Vlogmas kind of sort of this year. So I'm going to be opening that David's Tea calendar every day so I can sit down, show you that, you know, me opening it and then talking about the tea later and then talking about what I'm reading. So I'll be doing this at least through the month of December. I'm starting tonight. And then on Sundays, I'll do kind of my wrap up of, so in these videos, I'm not going to wrap up the books that I finished. That'll come on Sundays. And, yeah, so that's really it. But as for the shorts, I am going to kind of steal a page from Ollie's book over at Criminolly. He's been posting shorts every day, and he does a random book from his shelf, which I think is so fun. So starting on the 1st of December, I'm going to do this at least for Vlogmas. If you guys really enjoy it, I will continue to do it. But I'm going to pick a random book from my category romance shelves and share that book with you guys in a short every day. I know shorts are not everybody's cup of tea, but I thought if you're interested, this might be a little bit of fun. If you guys seem to really like it, I will continue it after December, or like after Christmas. But for the month of December, like from the 1st at least till the 24th or 25th, every book is going to be a holiday theme book. So that's kind of my plan. And the last thing I wanted to mention while we're kind of doing channel catch-up stuff, is that there will be no reading sprints tomorrow on Saturday because I need a break. It's been, like I said, a bit of a long week with all these appointments, and work has been really busy. Next week's going to be even worse because we're getting in a month end. So I think I just need a break. And I know Tiffany over at the Beach Bum Bookworm today was doing like sprints all afternoon. So I think, you know, there's always sprints going on somewhere. I'm just going to step back for tomorrow, and I will be back with sprints again on next Saturday. So now that I've yammered on. Oh, last but not least, excuse me, I keep forgetting things. You will notice that a weekly TBR did not go up today. I am scrapping TBRs for the time being, mainly because I'm not sticking to them. I have a tentative list that I've put together of books I want to read in December. Some new holiday releases and things like that. I've also been putting a bunch of books on hold at the library that I'd like to get to as well if and when they come in. But I literally think it's going to be a situation where, okay, I finished this book. Let me look at my list. Or any of those books jumping out at me to read next. Okay, I'll try that one. And if none of them jump out at me, okay, then what do I feel like reading? And find something. So that's kind of my game plan. And I think that's going to be, you know, kind of fun to try and see how it goes. But yeah, so what I'll do is on Sundays when I do my wrap up of the books that I finished for the week, I will just share with you what I'm currently reading. I probably won't show what I'm currently reading, but because I do those in the dailies, I'll be doing those in the daily videos, but I'll probably share with you what's coming next. So you can kind of see what might be coming up, what I might be talking about on the channel coming next. So that's kind of my my plan. Sorry, I thought Missy was just under the table here. She's not. It's a box. My eyesight is so bad. No, so I see something, you know, anyway. What am I reading? Because I said under 10 minutes, guys. We're at 8 and change. I just think if I try and put myself on a timer, I won't do this as much, but clearly that's not a thing. So, but this one's an anomaly because I had a lot to share with y'all. So I am reading The Matzo Ball. I started this the other day. I am really enjoying this so far. I did not get any of this read yet today. I do plan on getting some read tonight. I'm at 74 pages in. This is delightful. So it's about a woman who is Jewish, and her father's a rabbi, very big within the Jewish community in New York City. And she has chronic fatigue syndrome, our main character. So she, of course, because of her illness, has a very difficult time holding like a regular 9-to-5 job. She needs to kind of find something that works with her condition for the days that she's not feeling like there are days she can't even get out of bed, right? So she needs to find something and she did about 10 years ago. She started writing Christmas romances under a pseudonym. So her family has no idea she's writing these like Hallmark-esque, has been turned into movies, Christmas stories. She's kept it a secret. As far as her parents know, she is writing like freelance for a magazine or something else like that. And her mother cannot understand how she has this very nice apartment on the Upper East Side just doing like freelance work. So anyway, it comes to a head, and you find this out right at the beginning, so I'm really not giving too much away, that her publisher has decided, you know what, her last few Christmas books haven't sold as well. maybe the market is changing because she's Jewish. They want her to write a Hanukkah story. She's like, but Hanukkah isn't fun like Christmas is. Like, in her mind, Christmas is this magical thing and Hanukkah is kind of this other thing, right? And so, in other words, this is going to be, it is a romance. There is a romance in here. But I feel like this is also really going to be a story that reaffirms her love of her beliefs and her faith and her culture. And I'm here for it. I'm really enjoying it so far. So I'm super glad that I did pick it up. So yay on that one. And I decided, of course, I have one regular book and one what do I call it? Single title. That's what these are typically called when they're not category, single title. And one category romance. So I am currently reading, I just read the author's note at the beginning of this book. No, I just finished the prologue of Dreaming of a Christmas Cowboy by Brenda Harlan. This, I think, is the 6th and final book in the Montana Mavericks something Bronco series. I can't remember the name of the series. I read the first book and I read the 5th book, so I'm just kind of jumping all over the place. I'll be honest, guys, I borrowed this, that's why I'm showing you this cover. I borrowed this from my library as the bind-up of the 3 books. I might read all 3 in the bind-up. I might. I haven't decided if I want to do that or not yet, but yeah, so that is my current category romance book. I'm also reading Christy and the Snobs by Ann M. Martin. It's over there, so I'll show that one to you guys tomorrow. As long as I finish that one by the end of the month, I'm not too worried about it. So I went over my time, but I did have stuff I want to talk to you guys about. So tomorrow's will hopefully be just a quick reading update. If anything fun does happen and I am out and I get clips or clips of the cats, I will include those in these dailies like I was before. But for now, this was just a sit-down chat. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, everybody.